Hey guys, I just wanted to come in and give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're going to be going into a little bit of our Snowview, and I built a little room for it, and this is what it's like. And let us get into where we are with Rigo. How's it feel, Rigo?
Not gonna lie, it feels nice. It feels nice finally going and finishing the end. But did you have to have the dragon doing this?
It was a design choice. I felt
A-
like it would look you
And
know?
that insult to injury. He's just his own heart stare. It looks like we just cut him open and decapitated the poor thing.
Yeah, it might not be the most humane thing, but it's my thing.
Uh, I, I guess that's fair.
Okay. Okay. But as you guys may or may not know, in the last episode, we did go to the end. That Rigo took us there, and we
Absolutely.
fought the Ender Dragon, and there was some chaos that it was imbued in the end. And if you guys didn't see it, I would definitely recommend going back and watching it. It was a pretty good one. So
I
yeah.
agree.
Um.
Also, we have a Discord now. Just thought I'd plug that in there.
Oh
Link will be in the
yeah.
description. Just let you know. But continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shameless
Yeah.
plug.
Nah. Everything's good. Actually, Rigo's got a Discord, and I'll actually plug it for you guys as well. I'm not in there yet. I'm in his Discord. Okay, whatever. We're not gonna go into this. Whatever. But in today's video, I get to lead. I am going to try and go into a new mod. I'm still relatively new to it, but I'll do my best to explain it.
I'm also new to it because he hasn't taught me a lot about it.
So if we
Yeah.
come down
What is it,
here,
Brandon? Show me.
as you can see, there's a little bit something different as you come down.
Oh, okay. Well, that's new.
And yeah, so this is the new area that I built so that we can start working on our Snowvu. It's a magic mod in here, and it's needed for some of the crafts in future recipes and everything. So if we look inside of this chest, first of all,
Ooh.
we'll grab these worn notebooks. These worn notebooks are what we need to start the it's basically a tutorial. It's how we'll go through and find what we need, like the rituals and how to craft things, if it's not in JEI already. And the other thing that's kind of useful, and what we'll actually be mainly getting into our Snowvu for, is these, first of all, these drink me tokens. So if Rigo takes them, they're kind of cute little doges. These will make it so that
Oh, would you look at that?
we can make a ritual stone to automate boss killing. And so that's what we're not going to be setting it up today, but in the future there's piglich. We'll spawn the piglich, and we'll be able to spawn or just kill them constantly and farm it with drigmies. And so that will be cool, and it'll be a future episode. This is Gerald. Not
Why the hell do we have Gerald here?
uh
Why did you name it Gerald?
it was a choice. He's one of our diddly diddly friends, you know.
Yeah, this is weird. You have him in a tube. He looks like a child.
And well, so pretty
See,
much,
but
guys.
He nodded. Oh,
But
he nodded. Are you
pretty
in
much
trouble, little man? He's confused. You know what? It's fine.
to get these
It's fine.
drigme tokens, you need to give it says obtained by giving a drigme a Wilden horn. We have the Wilden spike or Wilden horn. I actually think that might be the wrong thing, but I'm not 100% sure.
Gerald, don't do it. Gerald, don't do it.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh my god,
Man's got turned into a freaking marketable plushie.
Oh, he's a little token now. Woo!
Damn.
Okay, and so the next thing that we need to get into is a big thing, and it's actually exactly why all of these jars are over here. We are going to
Are
need
you
a
gonna put a My
lot.
Little Pony in it?
We are actually going to be using. We need to make source. Source is the main thing that we need to make anything in this mod pack, or in this mod in general. And with that, we're going to be using the Vitalik source link, and that is going to generate actually hold on. What? Okay, whatever. If you come down to the mob farm, this is where we're going to place down these Vitalic source links. They are going to generate source. We should see some come out, and yeah. So right there,
Ooh.
these little pink
Ooh, it's so
particles,
pretty.
they are going to go into these source jars, and that's just temporary for now because we just need a little bit of source to get started into this mod. And so we'll come back once we have one of these full, and yeah. And
Okay.
just like that, guys, we actually have one that 100%, and actually it might have, oh, it looks
I
like
think
we actually
both of
have
them
both of
filled,
them
yeah.
at 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and break these.
Oh, to my viewers, never mind this. You'll figure out why I have that. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening. I think something's clogged up in the system. But the source jar here, we are going to go ahead and take this back all the way down to the Arsnovu section. And we'll go ahead and just... Actually, we'll need it next to what we're working with next, and that is the imbuement chamber. So another thing that we sometimes will need in this mod pack is source stones. And we actually have, if you look in the ME system, we have quite a few of them. I'm not 100% sure where we got them, but I think we just got them from mob drop, or not mob drops,
You
but
said
like,
source stones or
yeah,
source gems?
yeah, source gems.
Yeah,
I think we
we
got
do
them
have
from
a
like,
decent amount.
I think we got them from like gateways and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was gateways.
And so with this source jar here, it should automatically connect to this imbuement chamber. And if you just take and put lapis in here, it will, as long as you put enough source next to it, it will craft a source gem. And that's how you'll get source gems.
As I
Yeah.
throw a stack on the ground.
But that's how you'll get the source gems. And so if we ever need to get source gems in the future, that will be how we'll get them. And so to move on to the next part, we're actually going to do a small crafting recipe through Ars Novu. It is
Okay.
with the enchanting apparatus. And so we'll actually go ahead and just put it right here. It's not a terrible spot for it. We're just going to kind of jam things in here. We don't have spots for them specifically, but
Wouldn't it have kind of made sense to put it like right here next to the tree?
maybe. I don't know.
This is his video, by the way, guys. Anyways.
But so with the enchanting apparatus and these arcane pedestals, we're gonna be able to craft. Actually, I don't like how these look, so give me 2 seconds. And just like that, looks a little bit better.
Looks nice.
So with
like
with this, we are going to. I actually already have the stuff in my inventory, but I believe you're going to take and put it just like this, and just like that.
Wow. Wow. This
I
is what
actu-
Gerald died for.
I actually really do like this mod pack though. There's like a lot of fun animations and stuff in it. And so with that, the Wand of Dominion is in your grasp. And so with the Wand of Dominion, this is actually how we can set up an automatic way to move the source into these jars over here. So a little bit of a convenient thing is our mod pack, or our mob farm is just right up here. And so if we go ahead and look in this chest, we have a source relay. If you just want to, right there we go.
Oh, nice.
These are called the source relays. These are how we're going to transfer source. And so we'll go ahead.
This is a biblically accurate transfer source, guys.
Transfer source.
Yeah, it's a transfer source, you know. All right. So okay, there's one right here. Do I need to put one right here?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so we'll take and right click this, and then we'll take and go all the way back over to a source jar down here, and it's actually too far away for on this wall, but if we take and move one of them over here, I think this should be close enough. Yep. And so just like that, that relay should be getting source. I'm not 100% sure if they can actually go into the relay, like the source can go into the relays, but if not, that just means that we need to put a source jar next to it, and then we can move it into it. Actually, it doesn't look like that worked. Oh. There. Okay. I had it on strict mode for some reason. And so let's make sure. Okay, it's sending to one, and then it needs to take from one. So we'll have a source jar here. Okay, so I'm over in the mob farm, Rigo.
That's crazy, because I just came from there. Okay, I'm here.
And then, so pretty much what's going on here is automatically these Vitalic source links will take and take the source from the mobs that are dying. And we'll actually go ahead and add these 2 extra here. Squiz me. And that will increase it. But what's going to happen is these source jars here will fill up, and then it will, this relay is taking from this source jar and it's going and sending it all the way back to our normal setup. And that's how we're going to get source into our normal setup over here. And actually that wall of jars that I have down here, it will probably have to move, and that really sucks.
That's okay, because you have family.
That is pretty much what we're going to be doing. And so the next thing is actually if we go ahead and look in our quest board, the getting started too, we've already kind of went through and cleared a lot of this. Rigo actually went through and cleared a bunch of the side quests. I went through and just there was like one thing that was blocking us from clearing most of this. And so with this Ars Novu now in our grasp, we are going to want to craft the Island Deep Dark, because we want to spawn in a Deep Dark Island. And yes. I'm not 100% sure about how big these are. I'm not 100% sure about how or how they spawn or anything. So we're going to go somewhere probably like the end or something. Maybe not the end, but maybe the nether or just somewhere far. Just make sure it doesn't break anything. But
I don't know if the deep dark stuff will work in the nether at the end.
I'm not sure either. On the overworld. But in here, we're going to go and find tier 1 glyphs, and we are going to find... We'll come back after we found the conjure...
Guys, I found it. The self-touch glyph.
Hey, man, you're shaking it all wrong.
But shaking it's all I know.
Let me show you how it's done.
And just like that, guys, so the Tablet of Conjure Island Deep Dark. So this will create an island of Skulk and turns the biome to a Deep Dark. It requires a full jar of source to do, but this is where we're going to actually open up the next chest over here. We actually have all the stuff to do the ritual, but what we need is the ritual brazier. And then we have some source jars, so we'll go ahead and we'll probably replace these with some that are actually full really quick.
Destroyed the wall, by the way. I think you destroyed the wall.
Okay. And so the other thing that we'll need, we're going to be crafting that ritual inside of this enchanting apparatus. So we're going to be able to see that gnarly animation again. So we do need I put it away for some reason. We need Vexing Archwood, Deep Slate, and Amethyst. All right, and so we should have everything to do this, I believe. And I think, actually, is it just it's just a crafting recipe. What am I talking about? I thought it was in the enchanting apparatus. That's
may we remind you guys, he is sober.
Okay, and so this is the tablet of... This right here is the Tablet of Conjure Deep Dark. That will go onto this Ritual Brazier, and that's where it will create the Deep Dark. So,
all right, place her down and let's put it up.
We're going to go ahead and find an area. I'm going to get my Angel Core again, and yeah, so we'll be right back. Okay, and just like that, guys, I actually don't have very many blocks. I kind of forgot to bring those out, but it needs a full source jar, and then it also needs your ritual, Rigo.
All right, guys, here we go.
And then...
Wow! Oh.
We'll activate it.
Oh. Hello!
And
Ooh.
just like that, guys, that's our deep dark.
Wow, let's wake him up.
Yep. Let's wake him up. There we go. Hello, Mr. Warden.
Get him! Get him!
You don't stand a chance.
Dude, I can't even see myself swing. That's crazy.
And so,
We got the trophy. Woo!
that's pretty much one of the big uses. Oh, okay. Well, we'll kill this guy really quick, and then I'll explain
You
it.
can continue, and I'll kill this guy. You continue, and I'll kill this guy.
Okay, so pretty much the rituals are going to be a huge use in the future. We'll be able to spawn like certain things in. This will actually be what's used to spawn in the Drigmies. So actually what we'll need, we could probably take this back now. I'll go ahead and mark this on the map as our deep dark.
Again? Okay.
Let us finish off these wardens really quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, and so we're gonna actually move on to the next ritual. It's kind of what I was explaining to you guys, what we were wanting to use our Snowboo for. The next ritual will be the one to either contain and Drigmies. So we want to make the Drigmies so that we can auto farm the bosses, and then actually in this chest here we have the containment jars, and so with these containment jars, that's where we're going to contain the bosses, and that's where they'll be farmed. I just wanted to show you guys the Drigme process, because you guys might be wondering, oh well, there's the Drigme to there's the Drigme that we killed over here, right? Well, the reason that we have to actually not killed. We didn't kill nothing. We didn't kill nothing. He magically
got
existing.
compressed into a plushie, guys. Come on.
And so with this Drigme horn, he's going to be made into a more permanent version of himself, and you can actually use the Drigme henges to spawn them. And to get a Drigme henge, it's just there's something you have to do with a book or something like that. But to craft the Drigme charm, we need wheat, apples, carrots, any sort of fish, seeds, and source gems. Boom. Colors galore. And
it's just like a birthday sparkler.
And so just like that, this will craft us the Drigme charm. And so this is how we'll spawn in like the Drigmes that will farm our loot and everything. And so there's ways to, first of all, make them better, but I'll go into, I can explain that maybe later. It's kind of a lot, and it's not my cup of tea to explain. But
he doesn't like mansplaining, because I've already brought up to his attention that he likes the mansplain, apparently.
The next thing that we're going to craft is, it's for the containment tablet. And so to craft the containment tablet, we need manipulation essence. That is a stone button, source gem, clock, and redstone dust. And so I have the source gem right here. We'll go ahead and... All right, and just like that, guys, I messed up a little bit. I was using the wrong thing. It's not the enchanting apparatus. It's actually the imbuement chamber. And so if I go ahead and place that in there with these this recipe in here, and it will take from this source jar, it should craft us the manipulation essence. And
wow.
it
looks like clay.
With this manipulation essence, we'll go ahead and craft the containment tablet of containment. So to craft that, you just need the archwood and glass bottles plus the manipulation essence. And the tablet of containment, this is how you'll trap bosses into these right here, these containment jars. And so I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 of these. We do need the ritual brazier again, and I have that. We're also gonna need some more source. So we're gonna go back over to the mob farm and grab that full source really quick. And just like that, we have source. And so we'll meet you back when we are over at the deep dark. With this, we actually already have a warden spawned and everything. We're gonna go ahead and place down the source jar here. I'm sorry for all the noise. And then we'll also go ahead and place down the ritual brazier, and then we are also going to place down this containment jar. So with all of that, this should, after I activate it, should trap him in the jar. And just like that, guys, we have the warden in this jar. So,
Wow, guys, look at that warden in a jar.
and so with this, that's where this Drigme charm will come into play. So I do need to do a little bit of research just to make sure that I have this right. So I'll come back to you once I've found what I'm looking for. Okay, and so just like that, guys, we're going to need some mossy cobblestone, which I already have crafted. And so we are going to go ahead and just place this right here. And with this, you're going to activate it. I'm actually going to let you do the honors, Rigo.
Oh,
So
thank you.
I think if you just right click on there, it should do it.
The mossy cobblestone?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Okay, and so as always, Arsenovu loves its animations, and so with that,
Whoa!
this is the Drigme Henge, and so this Drigme here is farming this warden, and so if we go ahead, I think if we just place a chest next to it, it should, after a while, since it's only one Drigme, it's a little bit slower. And so this is where I'll kind of mansplain for a minute. So pretty much what happens when a Drigme is, so how the Drigmes work in a sense is, first of all, you can place 20 of them on this henge. So it will make it 20 times faster than what it is right here. So how fast he's going right now can be increased with more Drigme charms. So there's that first of all. And then the more mobs that are in a containment jar around it that don't have mob drops or anything along those lines will increase its happiness. And with its happiness increased, it will make it so that it drops more output items. So say this mob here, if it only drops, say, like one... I'm not sure if this is actually something that... I don't know what the warden drops because Rigo got all the drops from it. But like, if it...
It's Skull Catalyst, Essence, Infernium Essence, and then Tendrils and stuff.
Okay, and so not something that we actually really need that much, but... And it's also not moving, so I think you do need a pipe or something to take out of the Drigme Henge. But...
Have you tried putting the henge on top of the chest?
That could possibly be it too, but I think you can just pipe it out with pipes. But the more passive mobs that don't, it doesn't have to be passive mobs, it just has to be mobs that don't have mob drops. The more of those that you have, the more outputs this guy can have. So it treats it as if like it was farming the warden, say like 30 times in one. So the reason that these can get so good is, say with the piglich has 10,000 health. You don't want to have to sit there and spawn it constantly into a mob grinder and watch it die. So with these, you can just not instantly, but as fast as the Drigme can, farm it and go ahead and actually increase the output that you're getting with happiness levels, stuff like that. So these Drigmes are really good for just farming bosses. You can't per se, I'm not sure actually about this, but I don't think you can farm the Ender Dragon. So that's something that we may have to get into the future, but it's called hostile mob networks or hostile neural networks, something like that. But that one's another mob grinding mod. And so this is pretty much kind of what I was hoping to get into, but I do have a little bit of a fun tangent to get into with Rigo here. He might like.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and throw all this stuff up in here for now.
Okay, good to know.
And I have a green and a black spell book.
Okay.
So, as you guys know, up in our room, my book has, or my room is black, his is green. So, don't mind green screen thing.
Yeah, I told him to move it. He never has yet, so.
But pretty much, Rigo's green, I'm black. So that's why the books are that color. But with these, you need to, we don't have any spells in them yet. You have to create spells. And I actually have never done this. And so we did happen to go into the end. And if we look up, I think it should. if we look up like books, maybe not. Oh, here we go. Spell tones. Spell tones.
Yeah, I was like, you totally didn't get it lost. That's for sure.
Okay, so like this one it's kind of a couple of things. So I will go ahead and just grab a couple of these, and then we can. I'm not 100% sure if this is how these work, but you can take and these are like higher level ones, so I don't think we can actually use these in our spell books because they're
Glowtrap.
novice. Oh. Vault.
Renewing.
You were hurt, but you're fine.
What?
Tunnel. I don't know.
Uni's windshield.
Gravity hull. Okay. Gravity hull. Oh, not enough mana.
Dark fire flash fees.
Gravity hull. Oh my god. Great. Now we flooded the base.
Ah.
What the heck is even this?
They were. So you'll probably have to put the spells on these yourself, which makes more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah, I could tell.
But the first thing that I wanted to see if you wanted to get into, so if we look up robes, do you want to be a arcanist, aquamancer, geomancer, aethermancer, or pyromancer?
That's a great question. Arcana master. Arcanist. Arcanist.
I'm
Master.
honestly really glad you chose that one because that one is the easier one to get into.
Yeah, I've never done this before, so take that with a grain of salt. I can make them green! Guys, I can make them green. Oh my god, I'm happy. Iron chest plate, and then Mage Loom fibers.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some beats for us. So we're gonna go ahead and come.
This loud music!
and hey, Rigo, check this out. Our little Drigme guy, he's chilling with our music. Oh my god.
He's
Oh.
all the way over here now. Also, that's very loud.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
But
Okay,
as you
what
guys could
happened
see, it did give us the warden tendrils, so it does work, and also as you guys can see, it does bug out a lot. The Drigme doesn't actually stay on that hedge very well. But what we need to craft next is we are going to craft the Mage Bloom set of armor seed. Okay, and we're going to do that in our enchanting apparatus over here. I'm not wrong this time, promise. Okay, and sorry guys, it was just because it was using these arcane pedestals over here, so we'll have to move these over. But this is how we're going to get our Mage Bloom. And so that's the Mage Bloom seed, and
Wow.
we'll go ahead and start growing it down here. So, and then we'll go ahead and do a little bit of off camera, just since this is kind of fast in a sense. We'll grab a little bit, and we'll start crafting the witch or wizard robes afterwards. Okay, and I feel like that's probably a good spot, right? Yeah, I have 57. How many do you have?
I have 9. How do you have 57? You know what? That's fine.
Okay, so with these Mage Blooms, we're gonna go ahead and make the Mage Bloom fibers. So the Mage Bloom fiber, you can actually just do this in your 2x2, Rigo. And with the
Okay.
Mage Bloom fibers, we're gonna go ahead and grab 24 of those, and then we're gonna grab a full iron set of armor. Okay, so we'll go ahead and insert this here, and so the Mage Bloom fibers, we'll put them there, and then this iron helmet goes in the middle, and it's gonna craft them, and this should make us
So
the arcanist hat.
pretty.
Now, the best thing about these, Rigo, you can
Mhm.
actually change your color of your hoodie.
I know. I saw that. I was like, oh.
So guys, as you can see, we're kind of pimping in how we're looking here.
We're back. I'm Harry Potter.
Okay,
Hippity-dippity.
obviously
Hippity-dippity.
you guys don't want to see us just throwing around pink balls, right? So let's make some cooler
I don't know. I
spells.
talked about blue balls in the last video. I think they're okay. They're very acquainted with balls
Okay,
in my
so-
series.
to craft the glyphs, we actually went through and kind of picked a couple that we wanted to make. But what we're going to need to make them is the scribe's table. So I'll go ahead and craft that really quick. And so with this scribe's table here,
What?
bad. Okay, so with the scribe's table, so if you right click it with your book, you can unlock different tiers. Okay, so this is pretty much how we'll unlock like spells and stuff. But I picked bounce. So what you need is, so you can do the tier 1, you just need to go find all of those items to craft this, and some of them are essences that we may need to make along the way, but we have all the stuff to do it.
All right, bet. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger. Sing on camera.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, and so this is actually how you'll do it. I just had to go get this stuff, so, and then you throw it
Do
on
I
top.
need to?
And
I
it
need
will
to put my thing here on the imbuement chamber thingy.
whatever you're crafting, yeah. So
I
then
do.
that's how you get the glyphs, and so I believe, yeah. So you just unlock bounce, and then you'll open this up, and you can create, you can use bounce now. So if I use,
Do you need that stuff there? I need to use it.
you can move that stuff.
Okay. Not to my
Okay,
turn.
so pretty much how these are created, if I shoot, it should be, if I shoot this at Rigo,
What?
he should leap.
What?
He has jump boost.
I have a jetpack too, so it doesn't help. Oh my gosh! I got the conjuring thing. Ha ha ha! I have Newton to a frog. Give me glyph of wolf spell. Ha ha! Wolf horse.
Whee!
Alakazam! Well, that was anticlimactic. Alakazam! Okay.
Did you shoot? Are you shooting a projectile?
Yeah, I'm shooting.
Shoot it at me.
Oh, okay. Alakazam! Man, how did Harry Potter do it? Hold
Man,
on.
I don't think we're supposed to be wizards.
There we go.
Oh,
Ha! Huzzah!
there we go. Look, you got your wolfies back.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Huzzah!
for killing Timmy.
You're not sorry. Well, now that I have summoned wolves, I have 2 companions and a horse. Come on, my trusty steeds! Huzzah!
So pretty much, guys, honestly, that's honestly gonna be where we're gonna leave this off. That's everything that we had to do, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed us being wizards, and
Yeah.
as always,
Huzzah!
if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the video, and go check out Rigo's channel as well. So,
And don't forget to check out the Discord, guys.
oh, and Discord. Check out Rigo's Discord. And
Don't forget
as
to check out all the
always,
socials.
have a good day.
Thank you guys so much for watching.